Aston Villa 1, Bayern Munich 0. It's happened again. Aston Villa have beat Bayern Munich in the Champions League. What a performance. Like, everything that we wanted, that we needed, we was able to deliver today. I thought we was absolutely impeccable. We were unbelievable. We were so good. We did everything that we needed to do. Defensively, that was just an Unai Emery elite European masterclass. The defending was just unbelievable. You know, it was so good. It was so organised. It was so compact. It was fantastic. There was so many standout performers. But give Jadon Philogene the Ballon d'Or now, because he was remarkable. You know what? I've sort of thought in the past, like, can he do it? Can he get to that level? But he was absolutely sensational. I thought Tielemans, Onana in the middle, we were dogged, determined. We hardly had the ball at times, but we were scrapping. We knew we had to beat their press. We had so many creative opportunities in the first half. Those through balls, I thought one of them should have been sent off in the first half, but I just can't believe what I've seen. Like, I cried at full time. It was that emotional that we was able to do it, but I just can't believe it. Like, this is probably the biggest result I have ever seen in my life at Villa Park. What we've been able to do against an elite European team in the Champions League, first game back at Villa Park in the Champions League, is absolutely outstanding, and I think every single Villa player needs massive amounts of credit. The crowd were just unbelievable. Unai, substitutions, we've done it again.
1-0 to the Villa, we've done it again.
Oh, just incredible. I mean, you know, if I can try and talk through the game a little bit, I thought, you know, we posed them massive problems on transition. The first goal that we scored, the offside, the limbs there were unbelievable. And you're thinking, I thought second half, I thought we were going to score. I just thought we were going to score. We were a threat. We limited them to nothing. Like, they hardly created anything. Martinez made two good saves in the second half. But in the overall play, they really struggled to get through us. They had to go wide. They kept coming inside. Kimmich was good on the ball, but he was deep. I thought Kane was a joke. You know, he should have had a yellow card. Absolute joke. The ref was just absolutely awful. But I'm just so proud of this team to be able to get the victory, to beat Bayern Munich. And Villa have had a little bit of noise in the media about how good we are. But this is a statement. This is a statement performance. And everybody now will be awake to Aston Villa in the Champions League, in the Premier League. Up the Villa. Mate, when we started this channel, like, we were scrambling around, weren't we?
Yes, we was.
And we have just beat Bayern Munich at home.
We joke that one day we do a podcast,
is this a dream?
video
Is this a dream?
from the new camp. And here we are, Aston Villa 1, Bayern Munich 0. Absolutely unreal night at Villa Park. I cannot think of many better. I've been a season ticket holder for 30 years, but the atmosphere, the build-up, the electricity inside that ground tonight was just absolutely breathtaking. It's unreal what we've just witnessed tonight. We've seen an A-star Aston Villa performance. Like, it's not even the players on the pitch, it's the manager, it's the whole end, the North Stand, the Trinity Road, the dugout. It's everybody in this fucking club has just done a job on Bayern Munich. Like, together, we have just absolutely rocked Europe, and I'm like, I'm breathless from it, absolutely breathless. I cannot believe the performance we've put in today. That Torres goal, Luke. I know what your scenes are like. You know what my scenes are like. The limbs are like. And like, to go through that Torres goal and recover from it and do it again, it's crazy.
John Duran lobbed Neuer.
John Duran is on my mind, and he's Villa's number 9. Like, mate, when that went through, all I was going was, lob him, lob him, lob him, and he lobbed him. He lobbed him. Like,
get on your line, Neuer, man.
Yeah, I put him in his place. Like, but like, it's it's like a complete repeat of 1982. Like 0-0 at half time, we win the game 1-0. Villa's number 9 scores the winner. Oh, I just cannot believe it. And like the performances we've seen, Villa Jean Badais, Pau Torres. Oh my God, Emi Martinez,
Carlos defending.
Carlos, he had his glasses on. Fucking brilliant.
Yes, kid.
Yes! Come on.
Mate, what's going on?
I've just stopped crying, to be fair. So.
Mate, I cried at full time as well.
Oh, mate, honestly, I feel so emotional. I can't get my head around it. I really can't. You know, I've waited a lifetime for a performance like that. I'm drained. I'm really drained, honestly.
Superb, wasn't it? Absolutely superb.
I mean, we'll talk about the performance over the next few weeks, but it was a masterclass, wasn't it? Once again. I mean, if you'd have told me after I left Portman Road on Sunday that 2 of our best players on the pitch would have been Philogene Badais and Carlos, I'd have said you were on something. But them lads were phenomenal.
But you know what else? When like big players are going off the pitch for Villa, Onana, Ramsey, Watkins, like it doesn't matter.
Onana was massive today as well. But Bartley come on and was just as big, wasn't he? He was incredible.
Him off the bench is a phenomenal substitute to have. We said it in the summer, didn't we? His experience showed tonight. Yeah. But the desire, Emi Martinez, the 2 saves, one in the first half, tips over the bar, the one right at the end. I mean, they had the ball, and they didn't really do a lot with it, did we? No. I mean, we've struggled to keep clean sheets all season. We've kept a clean sheet against Bayern Munich at home in the Champions League.
We only keep clean sheets in the Champions League. That's 2 in a row. It's 2 in a row.
You know, they can't beat us, can they? Bayern Munich. You know,
mate, I want to play them every week now.
Honestly, this is what it's all about.
Unai Emery, lads. Unai Emery. He has done a job. Them balls over the top. Yeah. Upamecano, like.
I'm amazed they left him one-on-one with Watkins.
And Duran just finished them. Like the rest of Europe surely now has to wake up to Unai Emery.
They have to wake up to Aston Villa.
Yeah.
We've known what we are for 2 years now.
We have.
We've gone to the level now of qualifying for the Champions League, and we were never, ever in this competition to make up the numbers. And we've seen it over the last few days, haven't we? The way Unai's talking about this competition, the way he's talking about the club now, he doesn't want us to be tourists in this competition. He wants us to be here to stay, and he wants us to compete at the very highest level.
He's here to
that is the highest level of European competition tonight. The highest level. They've been in this competition for 17 consecutive seasons, and they haven't lost a group gauge for 40 odd games. 40 games.
Until they're rocking Villa apart,
mate. They're their first team out tonight. Let's not forget that every single player was there tonight.
Musiala on at half time.
They're panicking at half time. Let's put Musiala on. It's just one of the greatest nights I have ever had.
I'd say this is the best night I have ever seen watching Aston Villa.
Unreal, absolutely unreal.
Yeah. Right.
Fucking
Earl, debrief that, mate.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. My voice has gone. No tactics from me tonight. That was just unbelievable performance. Every single player, did their job. Jaden was I can't shout
he
out
was
Jayden.
Incredible. Yeah. Like in that sort of like wing back role. He was just like on the ball. He was great. He was brave. He was defensive.
Both sides of the game. I don't know how many tackles
he was like,
he put in.
How many times was he going on the left wing, the right wing, the left wing? And mate, how big is this though?
I thought Ollie Watkins as well. I've got to give a shout out to Ollie Watkins because he really set the groundwork for Duran to come on and score that goal because he was giving them trouble for 70 minutes or however long it was. Upamecano could have got a couple of yellows, could have got a red.
He absolutely ran him ragged, didn't he?
Yeah.
And just Emery, that's sort of that 6 at the 7 at the back sort of shape, 4-2, and everyone tucking in. It was just like bulletproof.
I mean, apart from the last few seconds, we looked the most likely the whole game. We might not have had possession, but we were the most likely the whole game.
It was fantastic. Yeah. Right, up the Villa. How are you? Good to have you back on.
Yeah. It's been a minute, hasn't it? I was at the Everton game. Wow. And then now here, I just feel like dreams are being made in this place, and we're inspiring the next generation of absolute bowlers. I mean, Morgan Rogers, isn't he like 20 years old? Like Duran, it's just
Philogene.
I man of the match.
Low 20s. Those 3 players are low 20s. Mattson, low 20s.
Yeah, it's just unreal, and we had 4 Bayern fans in front of us, and when we scored, it was just the best moment ever. Just shaking them about. It was amazing. But yeah, Philogene, man of the match for sure. And just to score 1-0, and obviously with the news of Gary Shaw, I think it's just shows how much passion we have as a club. And I can't wait for Man United now. Can't wait for Ten Hag to get sacked.
It's like I feel like the club's got a pulse and a heartbeat now. That it's just like it's just massive.
It's just the magic in the crowd at the moment is just unreal. And I know people were talking about atmosphere, but the atmosphere in there tonight was absolutely electric. Yeah. I was speaking to Earl just about how I kind of feel. How Emery, there was styles of play with Emery that reminded me of Dean Smith ball in a good way. Just the way that he.
Up the Villa! I'm so sorry for interrupting. Up the Villa! Love you.
The way that he just dropped the ball on the centre back and just absolutely swarmed up in the corner. It was just. It threw me back to bad times, but good times all the same. But yeah, unreal game.
Love it, mate.
Unreal.
Up the Villa.
John Duran.
Mate, again?
He's done it again.
Again?
He's done it again. What a player. Look, we've done it now against Bayern Munich, and we'll do it against Real Madrid in the final, no doubt. We're going all the way. We're going all the way. Just a special mention to the B-Tech Burnley manager, Vincent Kompany. Oh, my days. It was a cricket score in the dugout, weren't it? We just had to do the job on the pitch, and we did. We did that.
Mate, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
This is massive. This is.
Yeah.
You know, in the scheme of like football.
Yeah.
It does not get bigger than this.
Well, it's the biggest thing, and that's happened in mine and your lifetime, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Regarding Villa, yeah. Absolutely ecstatic, mate. I can't believe it. And the atmosphere, like seeing the Champions League badges, that.
Mate, that anthem when it came on, and it just started, that thing in the middle started waving.
You see that on TV and you're like, oh, we've just seen it at Villa Park, haven't we? But yeah, absolutely buzzing. Like that Duran Goal. Luca Digne, he had a great game as well. Like he's turning into a little bit of a court hero, that little lad. Pau Torres, best defender in the world probably. Diego Carlos, Superman. Konzad just doing his little thing. That save by Emi Martinez at the end.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'll tell you one thing though. Kimmich can't take a corner, can he?
No, I don't know what he's trying to. Why are you trying to catch out the world's number one? Like, why are you doing it?
Every time, that little front post corner, mate, shocking. But we shot them all down, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, Vincent Kompany, you've had a lesson, and Bayern Munich, you've had a lesson.
Again,
yeah. So, up the Villa.
Yeah,
let's go.
Up the Villa. How did you feel, Luke?
The jubilation is incredible. I can't even believe it. To think I only managed to get my ticket today.
Oh,
imagine
amazing.
If I'd have missed out on this moment.
Mate.
Imagine that. It would have been mental.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. The team were phenomenal. I mean, from start to finish, they didn't even look like they were going to win the match. Come on.
Yeah.
Not even close, realistically.
Yeah. We did a job on them, definitely. I mean, I could ask you who stood out for you. You know, it's hard to pick, but who would you say was the standout?
Well, I think when Ramsey went off and Bailey came on, he was like, okay, this might work. It didn't work, you know. So they switched it out again, and that was the pivotal point in the match for me. I mean, as far as standout players, I think the defensive line did a great job. Carlos had a bit of stick lately, but he did a good job, even to the last minute. He did what he had to do to win that match, and I actually really appreciate that. But I think it's hard to not say Duran after a goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was an incredible goal, but yeah, I don't know. It's impossible. I think it was a team effort. I think that's the bottom line.
Duran's the man. I mean,
Captain Chaos.
You back him. You back him to come on. He's like an elite player, isn't he? He's just to put that in the back of the net. You know, from that distance to lob Neuer.
It's not even a surprise, though, is it?
But the technique on that is so difficult to do, and amazing.
I was at the Everton game and I was watching him and I was like, if he shoots now, he's going to score.
Yeah.
And guess what he did? He went and scored. I lost my mind. Incredible, mate.
Yeah.
Can't believe it. This is incredible.
Up the Villa.
Up the Villa.
Andy, what did you make of that then?
I'm just feel proud, to be honest with you, to just be here tonight, to see that team play like a unit. They had such good cohesion. Everybody worked hard. And I said on the way up here that I wanted to feel that the players had left something themselves on the pitch tonight and really worked hard for it, and that's exactly what they did. I thought Jayden was brilliant, you know, John Duran's just chaos all over, but he's amazing. And the atmosphere tonight, I've been a Villa supporter since I've been, 8 years old. I'm 55 at the end of this month. And this is just like a dream come true stuff.
Yeah.
It is amazing. It's great to be here. It's great to be a Villain. So, yeah. And it's true what my wife said. You are in my lounge as much as I am. Sometimes she thinks she's married to you. So yeah, it's great. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. And I hope the boys keep up the good work as well. It's just so good at the minute. It's brilliant. Let's ride that crest of the wave.
Thank you.
Up the Villa.
Mate, we've just beat Bayern Munich.
Yeah, absolutely historic. Didn't see it coming really, but you know, we had such a good game. Everybody played their part, and that's what I like to see. There wasn't one player. I thought maybe Watkins didn't really have a good game that much, but everybody else had a really good game. Philogene, underrated, and Duran. What can you say again? You know, he'd done it before, done it again. Might do it against United. You never know.
It's just unbelievable what we've achieved here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the talent on the other side. How much talent they've got. You know, Musiala, Sane. They just couldn't break us down.
They've got world-class players. They haven't got like just good players. They've got world-class players.
Even Kane, he didn't really look like himself. Like he's normally the aerial threat. He didn't get any of that. I thought Carlos had a good game. He learned from his mistakes from Ipswich. Yeah. Everybody had a really, really good game. And what's really good for me is we didn't concede.
No,
we looked solid.
Yeah.
We looked absolutely solid.
Yeah, we were a brick wall, weren't we? You know, I think in the Premier League it's probably a bit different because we try and impose our game more. We try and have more with the ball, and we get done on the counter. But tonight we showed that we can defend.
Yeah, like I said, it's a massive positive now. Obviously, going into the Champions League games, you know, I really do see his favourites qualifying in last 16. You know, 6 points on the board already. Yeah. I wouldn't count it against us. Who would at the moment? You know, Juventus.
Well, if I was to say to you, name a better team than Bayern Munich in the Champions League, who would you name?
Better team than Bayern Munich? They are the best team for me, personally. I don't see there's any better. Maybe Real Madrid edge it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I still think, you know, having Bayern Munich at Villa Park, I fancy the draw. Personally, I did not say we were going to win that game. And, you know, to see the way we won that game, you know, it's written in the stars at the end of the day. But, you know, you've qualified for the last 16, you know, like I said, anything can happen. And, you know, maybe Real Madrid do have a little bit more talent than Bayern Munich, but having world-class players on Villa Park turf and doing that, it's absolutely exceptional.
I love it, mate. Up the Villa. Julie, what's just happened?
My voice is gone. The tears have all dried up. Yeah, that was just incredible. The whole build-up, I think, to this game has just been fantastic, isn't it? It felt like it was just a once in a generation kind of build-up. But I've just enjoyed everything. And then just to see that and to see that team put in that performance against these. And Jayden, that young lad, oh my God. I'm like the proud mum.
I think we all are, but I think everybody's like stepped up, haven't they? Like everybody.
And Carlos.
Yeah.
I was a bit like, oh God.
Yeah.
And when I seen Concert out there, what did I say? Look, don't put him out there. I don't want to see it.
No.
And oh my God, yeah, Carl, yeah. Oh.
It's hard. It really is hard to put into words how big this is for the football club against a team like this.
You can't measure it, can you?
You know, it's a European giant that don't lose. They don't lose, and
you know when you saw all them WWW and a D and then WW and now there's a big fat L.
Yeah,
right
but
at
I
the
mean,
bottom.
even their record when they come to England, they've beat Spurs 7 something. Yeah. They beat Arsenal 5.
We know how good they are, but you know we've got Unai Emery, haven't we? That's something that they haven't accounted for.
It's a statement win, and I love it.
Absolutely brilliant.
Up the Villa.
Thanks for sharing. Up the Villa.
How'd you feel, mate?
Fantastic. I got down here nice and early because I thought it was going to be special, but I wasn't expecting that. All 11 and the substitutes all played so well as a team and fully deserved it. So.
Yeah. It was just, I mean, we've touched on the game quite a lot, but what does this result mean to you?
Well, we're on 6 points. Another 1-2, we're probably already qualified.
Yeah.
So sit back, happy day. Looking forward to Man United. But yeah, it's just another team.
Up the Villa, mate.
But special mention for Philogene.
Yeah.
I thought he played for the little time he's had this season. Put in 90 minutes like that, and Carlos as well played a really good game of football. So, but yeah, so
big Villa win.
Villa.
Thank you, mate.
Back down here
Up the Villa.
someday.